What's up guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a continuous watcher. Today, if you haven't read the title and can't tell from the thumbnail, as you could see there, I just absolutely melted Graveward, and I melted him with the Face Puncher and the Infinity, both of which just completely destroyed him. So before this video starts and before I show you everything, I would like to tell you, please drop a like. It helps me continue, helps me do everything that I love to do for you guys. And I obviously in this clip am shooting a dummy because I wanted to show you how fast and what kind of damage the Infinity does, and the noise it makes, if you guys can hear. And obviously I wanted to show you the Face Puncher as well, because these are the two main weapons that we are going to be buffing in this video. Obviously any of the guns work with it, this glitch, but these are the two main ones if you're going to try to get the damage output that I am. So obviously, like I said, please drop a like, tell your friends, subscribe if you aren't, and I'm going to be showing you guys this. So obviously two things that you're going to be needing is a Face Puncher and an Infinity, but other than that you are going to be needing a shield. So the shield can be any shield in the game. It can be a purple one, it can be a legendary one, but it has to have an effect that says when depleted. So this one, for example, has 10% fire rate when depleted. So I'm showing you now. It's a purple one that I found when I was killing Graveward. I was farming for the Brawler Ward, which is a extremely good shield to do this with, and you're practically invincible when you do it with the Brawler Ward. But I got this one after a few hours of farming, so I thought I would just go ahead and show you that it works with any rarity of shield. It can be a green, blue, purple, or legendary. So as long as you have a shield with a depleted effect, then you're going to be able to do this. So as you can tell here, I'm running over to the fast travel because I'm going to show you the spot where you're going to be killing yourself over and over again. So yeah, that sounds a little weird, but for this shield to be depleted and for you not to lose the effect and for you to get the effect, you are going to have to kill yourself over and over and over and over. So obviously if the shield is depleted when you're wearing it after you do this, then the effects leave. So obviously you want to use a Moe's build or a deathless artifact. So then you don't really need the Moe's build. The deathless artifact can be used on any character, which puts your health at 1. So if your shield gets depleted and then you get hit by an extra projectile, you're going to go down, and then you want to hold X so you die. If your shield gets depleted and then you don't die, so let's say you have full health and your shield gets depleted, you stay up because you have all your health, then obviously all the effects are going to be reversed and you're not going to be able to do this anymore, unless you go back and you restack by killing yourself. But I thought I'd tell you guys that now, so you guys are like, hey, this doesn't work when you go into combat, because obviously you're not getting your shield knocked down, and it doesn't work. So we're loading into the area now. Obviously it's on Necrodefeo and it's Desolation's Edge, and you are going to spawn directly in front of this gap. So obviously I wanted to tell you guys that you can just rubber band down or hair tie or whatever you can to make your character run forward, and as you can see, you just continuously run off this cliff, and that is basically the whole premise of how you stack this up. When you run off the cliff multiple times, you are going to be stacking this over and over, and obviously you can just rubber band and go AFK and let this do it all by itself. So when you are doing that, you can let it stack up while you're doing other things. But I have run into some issues that I will address in this video. Obviously, as you can see, if you rubber band it down like I was trying to, you can see it kind of drifts off to the left, and it's very temperamental. You got to get it right if you're going to go AFK. And there's also one thing that I wanted to touch up on in a second, but like I said, as long as you spawn in this one area and you just continuously run off the map, that's all you're going to need to do in order to do this glitch. I'm showing you here the shield again, and then as you can see, the fire rate is kind of already improving, but I go ahead and do it for an hour to show you guys the absolute destruction that this causes. I wanted to show you that this obviously is going to work with the rest of them, but the deep dive face puncher is not going to do good with this. It's actually another shield, so I do this twice in this video to show you that how to make the face punch the absolute beast. So I have a shield down here that gives me 80% melee damage while the shield is, or when the shield is depleted. So obviously you get tons and tons of damage because the face punch is considered a melee weapon. So I wanted to show you guys this little tip if you're on console to help you out and help you AFK this. Alrighty guys, so you can obviously see that I am respawning after falling off the cliff, and you can see here when I am AFK, I started to run more to the left, and it would catch that rail and drag me over here, and I would be standing here thinking I was farming AFK. I'd come back into the room and see that I was standing in this corner, so it made me real mad. So I tried to figure out what was doing this, and obviously I found the case. So if you guys are on console, when you rubber band the joystick there, the map, for some reason there's an explosion and it vibrates your controller violently, and no matter what area you set it on, it's going to vibrate the whatever you have like rubber banding or a hair tie on your joystick. It's going to shake it off. So what you want to do is you want to go into the pause menu, go into options, and then go into controls. I don't know why I clicked on sound and everything, sorry about that. But it's in controls and it's vibration. You just want to turn it off because when you have the vibration off, it's not going to shake your joystick over to the left, and you'll be able to AFK this 10 times quicker. So obviously I set the rubber band back on, and then I show you without the vibration. I just walk directly off, and it's way better. So I just thought I'd share that with you since it was a struggle that I was having, and I just wanted to help you guys out just in case you guys were trying to do the same exact thing. So yeah, continue on, and I'm going to show you how insane these glitches are and all the damage output that you can do with everything. Alrighty guys, so after about an hour of me sitting here and doing this and just falling off the map, I wanted to go ahead and show you how insane the Infinity was. So if you guys listen closely, you're going to hear this weird sound that the Infinity makes when I shoot it. Here it is. I'm going to stop talking so you guys can hear it. So as you just heard, it's an absolute laser, and it is insane the amount of bullets that is coming out that it makes that sound. Obviously, since we did the fire rate one, it's going to work with any gun that you do. Obviously, you're going to be able to unload any clip extremely fast. So if you wanted to go ahead and do that, oh my gosh, it's insane with any gun. But I showed you the level 1 Infinity because if you do this with the money glitch barrel and you just have that infinite spread, you're going to be having so much money so fast, it's not even funny. I'll probably upload a video on that actually if you guys want it. Go ahead and drop a comment on that and I will show you guys that. So I actually pull out a Lucian's Call to show you guys how fast you guys can go ahead and just empty a whole 82 clip of Lucian's Call, which is absolutely insane, and I only had to do this for an hour. So I wanted to go ahead and show you how godly this is versus any boss. So here is me killing Grave Ward with the Infinity, and it's absolutely insane. So as you guys can see, we are at Grave Ward, and I wanted to go ahead and show you this is Mayhem 4, so it's not me jipping you out of like I'm just in normal mode or anything. This is actually Mayhem 4, and the insane rate in which we kill him is just disgusting because this Infinity just shoots so many pellets out that it just instantly destroys anything in its path. And obviously it can be quicker if you sit there and you want to do it longer than I did with the Infinity, and also with other guns. If you wanted to try this, if you had more damage to with different elements, you can use whatever element Infinity. Obviously I used a fire one to get the max damage on a Grave Ward kill, and as you can see, he shredded, and I love the sound that it makes. I don't know why, it's just really good laser. It's like a gatling gun, and it shoots super insanely fast. I also wanted to tell you guys, if you do unequipped the shield here, I'll show you in a second, you are going to lose the effect of the speed. Go ahead and pull out my other guns to go ahead and show you that when you do this, you are going to be shooting quite slower. And obviously I'm going to show you the one with the face puncher next, the insane damage that you can do with it. So I pull out my Lucians here to show you that I don't unload the clip anymore, because I took and unequipped the shield. But I am going to show you what you can do with the face puncher, which this is the best part of the video. Insane. That's all I'm going to say. So as you guys can see, we are back at Desolation Edge, and I just got done with an hour of doing this with the shield that gave me 80% more melee damage. And if you guys didn't know, the face punch shotgun is technically considered a melee hit when you hit an enemy. So I wanted to go ahead and show you a few boss runs of me just absolutely destroying everything with the face punch shotgun, because the amount of damage that you get, you have to imagine the damage that it originally does is plus 60% melee damage, and then you stack 80% melee damage every time you kill yourself. So I sat there for an hour and stacked up a little bit. Obviously you can get more done if you wanted to sit there longer. Obviously I'm up in the millions when I'm hitting, and so as you guys can see, when I pull up this menu just to show you guys that we're not getting any really good modifiers to help me out with this fight here. We're just getting the prime damage that I'm doing. I wanted to make sure I was nice up close and personal before I started shooting, and as you can see, I don't even unload a whole clip here. It's literally, I still had 2 bullets left in the magazine and he was dead. That's how quick it was. Obviously I'm going to be showing you a little bit more boss fights with this, and I go ahead and show you at the end a little Trant run through, because I want to show you that on little enemies it's just going to one-shot them. So this is amazing for the raid, and you won't be as laggy as the flak multiple bullets one. I obviously wanted to show you that if you unequip the shield, you're going to lose it, and you don't want to do that. I didn't unequip it because I wanted to show you other bosses, but obviously I wanted to tell you if you did, you are definitely going to lose that, so don't do that. So obviously wanted to show you a Tyreen kill because I realized that the final boss in the game is probably one of the most searched videos. Like, a lot of people like to see the final boss get destroyed. I don't think Tyreen is by far the hardest boss in this game. Just a lot of people like when I show damage comparisons and how much damage I'm doing. Everybody says, why not show Tyreen? Why does everybody show Grave Ward? I just really enjoy killing Grave Ward. It's very satisfactory, the explosions at the end, but I go ahead and kill Tyreen here. Obviously, if you guys don't know, you can come out up front up here and shoot the little thing instead of having to climb up her back. Climbing up her back's really annoying, and as you can see, I don't even think we reload once in this video, or oh yeah, there we go, we reloaded just out of spite. We didn't really need to, I don't think. I think we would have perfectly had enough. As you can see, shooting these enemies, just absolutely demolishing them. No effort whatsoever. My shield did kind of get low. Obviously, you can't let that happen or the effects will reset, so don't let that happen. And last but not least, obviously this little running part of me getting over to the enemies is going to be sped up. I did show you guys it was Mayhem 4, if you guys were wondering, if you guys don't believe me by now. But everything's Mayhem 4. Obviously, it's going to be sped up, me running over to the enemies over there. But as you guys can see, we are going to be absolutely smacking every enemy that comes into contact with us. And I think it's absolutely disgusting how much this does. And as you can see here, when we go over and we kill the spider ant, or spider ant, the ratch, that's what it is, the chupacabrach, the hunt guy from Hammerlock, it literally takes 2 shots, which is absolutely insane, especially because pretty sure that drains health and everything from you. So I don't know how that really works with me having 1 health. But as you can see, I just run through here, just smacking enemies with this shotgun because I do so much damage. Obviously, Trant is one of the harder boss fights because he resists everything. But in the end here, you can see just how quickly he is taken care of. So again, thank you guys for watching. This might be a little longer considering that there's a lot of boss fights and stuff, but I hope this helped you out. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun with this. Don't abuse it. Have fun with the game. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell other people about my channel. And yeah, shout out to Glitching Queen and others who uploaded videos like this as well. I don't really owe anybody anything because I'm entitled. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.